All right, you guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce Barrington here again, coming to you with with some more thoughts with the being or whatever it is. You know, like it's this this what seems to be some sort of demonic being. Anyway, basically, it gave me an idea in reality. I don't know if it's true, but it's just an idea hidden in the idea of colors. Yeah, which is basically the idea that black, which is darkness or evil, all right, which is Blah 311, which is El Elisa or El Isa or God Jesus, is basically all colors brought together into to create darkness. So the true colors of Jesus is apparently black or darkness and evil. All right, and apparently there's something called pastels in reality. That's colors that are mixed with a bunch of white or light or goodness. So the pastels or the past Els, the old gods, were good or light mixed with a little bit of color. You know, to create like soft, warm, beautiful, attractive, colors, appealing. Yeah. So, yeah, and in this story, the black color, the black and the Jesus thing relates to the design of Canada as like a ship crown. Like North America is like a head, and Canada is like a crown of shit being dumped on the world's head, or the universe reality's head. Yeah, to basically say like Jesus, the piece of shit Canadian deity or whatever it is basically like an unwanted creation, an accident, or maybe not even I wouldn't even know if we call it an accident, but just basically like a rejected, unwanted being that is pure freaking evil, and most likely came from some pastels, like maybe some pastels that just kept adding together and became so dark and disgusting that Jesus, or the black, the darkness, was defecated into existence. And so it made me thinking, like, if there is, like, over the past week, I've been getting a lot of ideas that there's this, the being was trying to play like this idea, like saying like, look, you can't really trust me because of this situation we're in. That this confusion asshole being or whatever keeps playing its stupid fucking game to corrupt and ruin the image and the reputation and the idea of everyone and everything. Like a revolting slime bag being, truly revolting. Yeah. But it made me wonder if that evil being came from old gods, like it's some sort of like abomination shit into existence, that they've been trying to flush down the drain for a long goddamn time. If that's true, then are those old gods still around? And like, what kind of powers does the piece of shit Jesus character, whatever it is, what kind of powers does it have? Does it have the ability to do everyone and everything? And like I said, like in my situation, this God identity, whatever existence, it's like there's either one deity playing the parts of good and evil in some demented, perverted, deranged, screwed in the head confusion game, like Canadian piece of shit confusion game, one extremely demented, deranged wacko tard, or there are some sort of other good beings here arguing back and forth, and the good ones are basically saying like, look, confusion tard won't go away, makes it harder and harder and harder the more he does it, makes it more and more difficult and irritating to distinguish what's good or what's evil playing around and what's good doing what, blah 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 blah. So anyway, the good being was basically like saying like, look, you can't trust really anything we're saying or doing anymore, because this confusion moron's listening to your thoughts. It's trying to take credit for everything. It's ruining everything over and over again. That's all it does. It doesn't care. It doesn't care that it's the most revolting being to ever exist. I mean, it seems to upset it and irritate it, but it'll just sit there and be like, I don't give a shit, fuck you. And it'll like brush it off and go about its life doing whatever the hell it wants to ruin people's lives for existence. Like a truly revolting being, no? But, yeah, like, I don't know if the Jesus thing, like one thing I got, one hint in reality that I got earlier today was the idea of, the idea of Jesus being a man, a disgusting man, a revolting, evil man or person, and it right away, 5 minutes later, I started being like, oh, you're Jesus, you're Jesus, you're Jesus, you're Jesus, you're Jesus, and it's like, this is my only time I've ever existed, and I've only ever had one identity, and that's this Christopher Bruce Barrington identity that was given to me, So it's like, some moron saying that I'm some sort of old deity when I've never even freaking existed before, And yeah, but anyway, apparently it's like saying that Jesus or whatever was basically like brought down. Like basically the Jesus spirit, the dark being or whatever, was apparently like brought down to the level of mankind, to men, to monkeys, and basically saying like, look, you're a fucking man, you're not a true God, like humans are extremely immoral, that's the story that's basically saying in this thing. The majority of humanity is extremely freaking immoral. When you give them knowledge of good and evil, they spit at it, brush it aside, and be like, whatever, we don't care. Like they're extremely immoral. So it's like saying like Jesus, is brought down to the level of mankind, and like the creator coding into reality that is just a man, that Jesus or whatever is just like a human, a monkey, like he brought himself down to the level of the most evil creatures in reality and was like, love them, they don't understand, and blah 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 blah. Forgive them for their evil, accept their evil in your life, and then freaking that means reject all good, and so Jesus was crucified, But anyway, I'm wondering to myself if these old gods really exist. Like it's, and that was another thing it told me over the last couple of days. Just because the Jews say that there's only one God, when all other religions on earth and belief systems were like, there's many different gods. There's fertility gods, there's intelligence gods, there's war gods, there's harvest agriculture type gods, whatever. There's gods for everything. Just because the Jews say there's only one God, one deity in reality, doesn't mean it's true. There could very well be many different things. So if there are genuine good deities in reality from the past, are they still here? And can we call upon them to help us? Like in my situation, I seem to be being helped. On one hand, it seems like something tries to keep me as healthy and happy as possible, keeps my muscles from completely deteriorating, constantly regenerating my muscle tissues, even when I'm not exercising, helps me have a ton of strength, not a ton, but I mean a fair amount of strength, considering I just laid down for 8 months, spent 99% of my life laying down on a bed for 8 months, and then got up and started doing 3 sets of 12 exercises, 3 sets of 12 for 4 different exercises 4 times a day, just a little bit of exercise, but still, like, to be able to sit there and do like 36 push-ups. When in the past I would try to do push-ups after years of no exercise or anything, and I'd be like, couldn't even do like 2 or 3. Couldn't even do like 2 or 3. So it's like I'm saying, there does seem to be like this opposites column smiting me and smiting me and smiting me, and seemingly in any way it can. But yet also there seems to be some good beings here, seemingly trying to help do whatever the hell it can. So it's like, how the hell can you trust? How can you make contact with a good being when the confusion card or whatever will sit there and screw everything up no matter what you do, so that you no longer trust any conversation the Creator has with you? Like, how can I know that the being shaping the clouds and the being doing the laundry and the wrinkles in the sheets and stuff like that, how the hell can I know that that's actually the demonic devil being that was devil Jesus filth, that was brought itself down to the level of humanity. How can I know if it's that? Or, how can I know if it's the creator? Yeah. Like, it's sort of like saying, like the scuzzbag being, saying like, look, you can't trust anyone or anything anymore because of that slimy little greasebag Canadian filth. The little alliance of scum filth. So, I'm kind of in a situation where, I can't really trust whatever the hell the being is. Like I can sit there and I can keep asking it questions, but I can't trust it or believe anything it says anymore. Yeah. But even as I say that, it's like my mind is being jumbled around and scattered and erased, trying to block the memories of things that I've been taught and learned over the last several days. Like, what do you mean you can't trust me? We can play, we can have fun. And it's like, that's disgusting. It's disgusting the way that these fucking beings are. But like I said, like, I'm wondering, how the hell can you, if there are multiple different deities in reality, in this reality, this simulation, whatever the hell it is, if there really are multiple deities, how the hell can you know if it's good or evil? When there's that stupid, scummy piece of shit confusion pig, Jesus, scumming up the image of everyone and everything, trying to make itself the center of attention in existence. Trying to steal identities, play confusion games, provoke and annoy, and ruin people's lives for amusement. Like just take new souls and rape and molest them for fun. How do you ever trust anyone when you look at the creator of these beings and it's like, they won't take me out of here, they won't help me get away from these revolting freaks and enjoy my life somewhere else, while they just sit there and play retarded cryptic games and their entertainment on the internet and stuff like that. No, like trying to associate their filth and stupidity with everything that's going on. Well, I hate it, but Anyway, let's see if the being's still here. Let's see if it'll answer our question. If actually we shouldn't even ask it, because if I ask it, are there genuine good beings in reality? And it is the confusion moron, it'll be like, oh yeah, sure there are. I'm one of them. After I've defiled the image of every other being, now try to believe I'm a good one and let me into your life again. So it's like there's not really anything you could say to this fucking being anymore. And that's another thing. Like I've seen on numerous occasions the soundtracks and videos that I create being edited and changed in real time. Like I'll make a video and it'll be one way, and then I'll watch the video and it'll have slight differences throughout the video. As if somebody just in real time swapped my video with some other reject's fucking video. And or the creators like editing and changing things in the blink of an eye. No, I'm sick of it. I can't stand it anymore. But anyway, we'll ask the being here if if it's still here. All right, if you're still here with me right now, could you pretty please create? No, I'm gonna say pretty please. If you're still here with me right now, could you create a face with a 314 in the laundry? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, here we go. Is there a face with a 314? All right. Well, there's sort of like an eye right there. A little zoom in there. There's sort of like a heart right there, and then an eye there, and a mouth right there with like sticking out its tongue or something. So we sort of got a face with a heart for saying I love. Like, yeah, sure. But anyways, there are 314. Not really seeing any good signs here. Not really seeing any good signs. There's also sort of like an eye right there, an eye right there, a nose right there, and a mouth right there. I was hoping for some sort of good quality signs with a 314. But is there a 314? Well, Well, there's sort of like a messed up 3 right there. A little line right there for a 1, or maybe, and then a big 4 right there for a 3, 1, 4.